some things, or if you're thinking about something that you want to ask, please feel free to go ahead and do that, and we'll have a question and answer time. Just FYI, there are 2 seats up here in the front. There's one right there, so that's 3, and there's one right here. So if people want to come on and fill in, feel free to do that. And then we'll get started. Okay. All right. So the first person that I'm going to let introduce himself is Mr. Joe Dudley Jr. So Joe, give him a round of applause.
Well, good evening.
Good evening.
Glad to see such a wonderful, robust group of people who are eager to come together on MLK Day and be able to connect and be able to share. Part of my joy is sharing and connecting with people who want to move forward and who want to do something great in their lives. And my family has had an opportunity to inspire people not only here in Greensboro, but across the nation, around the world, because of our commitment in terms of believing in one another and moving forward. On this great day, we want to share what our passions are, what our dreams are, what are the things that you believe in and want to accomplish. And the key thing to remember behind that is that not only do we all have great dreams that need to be uncovered, discovered, and revealed, but we can't live our dreams by ourselves. It does take a community like we have here today, working with one another to help realize all our dreams. And we're able to do that in a meaningful way. It moves our business and our community forward. I'm fortunate to be a second-generation entrepreneur, having been able to grow up with a family business. When I was 6, my father was actually cooking product on the stove, and my mother was typing up the labels. And my sister and I would put the jars, the caps on the labels right in Whitmere Park, and our salespeople would sell it the next day. And I've had a chance to be able to work in our family business. Some of you may remember some of our beauty and barber supply stores that we had in the early 70s. We had a chain of over 14. So I worked in there, working in salons, cleaning up the hair, doing a little bit of everything. My mother had no problem putting me to work. and it was so much fun, and I made 10 cents an hour. And that was just fun and fantastic. I even had a chance to sell products door to door. And then my family moved to Chicago, and I went to high school in Chicago as well as college up there. I actually had the fortune to be able to attend one of my classmates was the First Lady, Michelle Obama. She was my classmate in high school. And I went on to college at Northwestern and got my undergrad in economics and my MBA in marketing, finance, and strategic planning. Now, fortunately, I was a little more focused because I knew I always wanted to come into the family business. And I wanted to be able to promote entrepreneurship and help grow the family business, which I had a chance to do. So we've been in manufacturing, international distribution and sales, and I continue to carry on that family legacy today. And so part of it is about how do we create self-sufficiency within our community. That's the key challenge. And the best way to do that is via entrepreneurship. Because with entrepreneurship, you're able to chance to not only create opportunity for yourself, but for others, and provide a service that's meaningful to the people in your community as well. So in doing so, I've had a chance to do a number of things recently. Had a chance to write a book that's called What's My E-Style? Discovering Your Entrepreneurial Personality for Outstanding Business Success. And in it, I've identified 9 different entrepreneurial styles to identify your strengths, your weaknesses, your approach to work, your leadership style, and your management style to help you identify what's the right path for you given your personality. I find that we tend to make money in businesses that fit who we are, but we tend to lose money when we in businesses that don't fit who we are. So it's important to understand that, have that connection to be able to do that. So anybody who's looking for inspiration to say, what's the right path, what's the right business for me, I've identified 500 different businesses, and I categorize them based on these personalities. This will give you a very clear start to save you time, save you money, save you energy in terms of going down your path. Now, what I also had a chance to do in the last year or two is help business owners finance their $1 million projects. And that's been so exciting. And so I've had a chance to be able to help A couple of friends of mine in Virginia put together a 100-room hotel north of Richmond, and I was able to get them $10 million from a local bank to be able to build their hotel there. Also in Richmond, I was able to help a former principal and school teacher who wanted to start an alternative school for at-risk youth in Richmond. And I was able to secure $3.1 million to help them get that going. And so I've been busy working with a few other different businesses, and I'm on a new one right now, which is so exciting. In fact, we're looking to do something special right here in Greensboro in terms of putting up 2 factories. And so looking for entrepreneurial talent as well as engineering talent from North Carolina A&T to really help and support this business going forward. So I've been blessed. I've had a great opportunity to have great role models in my parents, and I'm here to continue on that legacy to be able to inspire people like yourself and inspire others who want to be able to make a strong difference in a community, and not only, as Dr. King says, he has a dream, but to help you live your dream as well. Thank you.
All right, now our next panelist this evening is Ms. Pat B. Freeman, so I'll let her go ahead and introduce herself.
I'm Pat Freeman. I am an author, speaker, trainer, and also a mother. I have my sons with me tonight, Sterling and Styles, if you would raise your hand, please. And Sterling is my 21-year-old, the one with the kind of chisel cut up here like that. That's my 21-year-old. And then I have my son, Styles, who's an 18-year-old here at GTCC, and my 21-year-old is a student at A&T State University. So I'm really excited about being able to say to you tonight that as an author, a recent author, I just authored my first ebook online as a Kindle on December 28th, right before the new year. It was a challenge, but in order to live our dreams awake, that's what the shirt is about. The book I wrote is God Sets You Up Manifesto, and he does. The people who are here tonight are here for a reason. You're being set up. He's setting you up to follow your dreams. And that's what this event is about. But it's not about tonight. It's about living your dreams awake every day. Every day. And there's an opportunity for you to take something away tonight that you came for. I put a little rock in front of you. Everyone should have a rock. That rock, when you feel that rock, it doesn't feel like much but a rock. But in reality, there's more to that rock than we can see. I asked my father before I came, how do I tell these people about a book that they can't see? You see, it's an ebook. And he said to me, you know how when he says to you, it's like placed on my heart, to say, ask them if they can see me. See, it's not what you can't see. Because even though he is not here, he is here. You can't see him, but he is here. And the book is here, and you are here. Now that rock says to you, are you going to turn this rock into something that can be used? You see, this rock, the solid rock, you need a solid foundation to stand on. And that's what this rock is. You can take this rock and you can build a castle. You can build a house, a castle on a solid foundation like this rock. You can build a bridge